This is Tim with One Eye. We're not going to be cooking from the couch because Betty's getting mad with me cooking from the couch. She's afraid we're going to get our couch ruined. So we're going to go into the kitchen. Deer meat, had a whole bunch of deer. I love it and I can still eat it. But I just got my Polish Kogels sausage. And this is the bun. And seeing as how that came, I've got my beer stein from my dad. This thing's older than me. It's got to be at least 35 years old. But I'll tell you what. Let's take a walk in the kitchen and we'll get this thing rolling. Okay, we're in the kitchen. We're going. We've got our fresh sauerkraut, which we still have another 50 pounds in the crock. The ladies did that the other day. I'm not even going to give you a recipe for that. But if you buy it from the can, rinse it, put it in a strainer, and rinse it with cold water to rinse the brine off, and then use it. This stuff is all natural. It's awesome. Just like the Kogels. It's about as good as you can get. So, I've got probably a tablespoon of butter and a teaspoon of garlic. Of course, I got to tell you, this was Dad's stein. But actually anything that had beer in it, a bottle, a can, a glass, Dad was all for it. Pops knew how to have a good time. Okay, that's all going. Now we've got one small onion we're just going to put right on in here. The best thing about this dish, it's a one-pot meal. And then I have one big potato, a Yukon Gold, just going to set right on in there. Now we're going to saute this up just for a minute, just to get it going. Some people like big chunks of potatoes, some people like little chunks. Remember, the bigger your dice on the potato, the longer your cooking time is going to be. So I like mine to be a little bit smaller. Now this is starting to roll pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and add my Polish sausage. I'll let that go. Now I've got my quart, which is 32 ounces of sauerkraut. I'm just going to dump it all right on in there. The fresh sauerkraut, you can't beat. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of time. And if you ever do can it, and if you ever do make it, and it's your first time going, I hope you have enough common sense to have an outbuilding or a garage, because you do not want it in your house. But the end result is incredible. Now we've got all that going. Now we've got the sour in it. I'm going to add just probably a tablespoon of brown sugar, which Betty hates. She's gritting her teeth right now, but first time she's had it, she's going to love it. Now we're going to spin all this around. Now we're going to take about a beer, about a half a beer, and just put right on in there. Now we're just going to let it braise. Now we've got a nice old pot right there. Now we're going to cover this up. It's on medium high right now. We'll come back and check the tenderness of the potatoes in about 20 minutes. I'll see you then. Now this has been rolling for about 20 minutes. It's looking good. The smell is incredible. Now what I'm going to do is I want to taste one of these potatoes. Boy, this is hot. Yep. tender. Everything's good. Shut off the heat. Now we've got Adam's here, Betty's boy, and he's hungry. So we're going to plate up a little bit of this. Take some of the sauerkraut. Okay, now we have our plate, which I would love to have garnished with some fresh chives. But we'll take a little bit of paprika. Set it on there. Now, it's not the prettiest plate in the world, but it's a good looking plate. Now, we'll head back to the couch and we'll see what Adam thinks. Alright, here's our guinea pig. I think it tastes alright, but we'll see if you don't lie.
It's really good.
Try some of that Polish sausage.
Yeah, the sausage is perfect.
Alright, this is Tim with one eye. We'll see you from the couch next time. Y'all be good.